Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. The Morgue Arc versus MIR. Monday night, 1 week away from Halloween. Tonight's going to be a good one. It's going to be a little eerie, I think. We've got Arc, we've got MIR in the Morgue a week before Halloween. What could possibly go wrong? This battle is actually it's a first place battle with the point differential in mind. I know it's too early in the season to be talking about first, second, third, fourth, because we got a long season. We've got great types of matches in store for you guys all throughout the season. The Morgue is different. It is a lot different. So before I get into the standings, PCP points, all of those good things tonight, how about a super chat shout out? We've got Valar in the house. Hello, 99 Army Kills, Great Mod channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box, burn coin, kills coin, portal players, faction war players, everything. The Morgue is the best product I think we've ever put out. I see Deadly Dimes. Good luck tonight. Arc and MIR as well. So a lot of good wishes out there tonight. So let me take you directly to the standings because we had a little mix-up last week with the standings. And as you can see, we've got Arc at 2-0 at that 916 point differential. We've got MIR at 1-1. But if Arc wins, they're 3-0. If MIR wins, they'd be 2-1. The way we do tiebreakers, we've got point differential, so you could see point differential is pretty close. Vox with a much-needed win at home. They were celebrating their, Vox Sin Smoke second place finish. So they pulled off a big win last week. And then Sly's still looking for it. But we got Sly Wednesday night at Vox, always a good one. Could Vox go to 2-1? I know they're hyped. Or will Sly say, hey, enough is enough. We need to get on the on the winning column. So that's going to be a good one. And as you guys know, look at November 7th, Vox at MIR. We've got Red Wedding. November 9th, Sly at Arc. Red Wedding as well. So awesome stuff. Also, I see our super fans out there. I see Diana C. Big shout out to Trigger's Army. And as you guys know, we'll do some individual shout outs because we've got MIR versus Arc, so we got some of our super fans in store for you guys. So as you guys know, Julia puts a lot of work into player control points. Check out the PCPs, everybody. Look at who's up on the leaderboard. I mean, we got all kind of people. Did you guys think that we'd be a couple games in and we'd have Moonshot making a run for Bomber of the Year? Look at Moonshot up there, 150 points, 3 gold bars, followed by Busy Bee, followed by Cat, Crimson, Deadly Dimes, Trigger, Bones, Assassin. Look at those gold bars. All right, take you over to DZ. DZ, we got Crimson. Nothing new there, but look at Dow trying to take that Defender of the Year title away from Crimson. I'm sure he'll get a evil nickname very soon for that. We got Cat, we got Julie J, Moonshot, and Nixie also on the list for top DZ points. Go over to the Ruffled Feather. Dow. Is Dow the most lethal in the business? Look at Dow with 2 ruffled feathers, followed by the Assassin, also Craven Light. Range Rover. Will we see the Moon Rover tonight? I don't know. Maybe Moon will give it up to somebody else. We'll see. But you got the Moon Rover. You got Father Ron there as well, both of them with 2 tires. Craven Light, Julia Deadly Dives, all with 1. Tank, we got Gemstone out of the gates, 2 cannonballs, followed by Deadly Dimes, Samurai Football Master, Craven Light, B-Dub. And the Occupy Zone, we've got Trigger and the Assassin, the only 2. I'm not going to call it an ass rover. It's not. You guys do not put your names in front of Rover. The Ron Rover, the Dub Rover on Dubs. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay, with that being said, let's get you guys over to tonight's Epic War Bundle. This is a pretty good one tonight. I added a few special things in here. First of all, it's the best piece of gear we've ever had. We're calling it the 420 shoulders. You'll see why. Take it up top. Look at that silver bundle. ASC, Iron. All of these by request. QWERTY Grenade, Gas Blast, Pet Revives. Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. That silver bundle just keeps getting better and better, but I read it. I didn't say it, Trigger. Look, I read it because Julia's calling her Rover the ass rover. All right. Take it to the red bundle. Dire Red, Lagoon Ruby, Glyph of Mayhem, Combat Orb. Look what's stuck right in the middle of that red bundle. We got Dire Base. That was requested by Game Over Valar. She's like, all this AP out there kills. Kills. This is the way she called me. She goes, kills. Kills. I need some more base kills. And I was like, all right, you're going to say it like that. You got it. So Valar is getting her Dire Base. We got Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. And look at the bonus between red and gold. H9, Hostile 9. Because you guys like to use the best potions in the business. You got people coming off the bench. Sometimes they'll use them. And on Friday night, when you guys get down a little, I've noticed this. It's like, you guys get a fight, and it's like, yeah, let's throw this. And all of a sudden, it's like, B-Dub, get picked up, put on the meat hook, and everybody's like, B-Dub, no. Everybody starts throwing H9s. Got to save Bonnie. So, yeah, it's those H9s come in handy, giving you the Hostile 9 tonight. Take you over to the gold bundle. Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Glyph of Robust, Max Spark by request, Fine Smoke, Speed, all by request, Unholy, Platinum, Onyx Skins. And I got to tell you, I got more requests tonight for Sin Smoke, and you guys have not even used it yet. People are requesting it and haven't even used it. So there you go. There is your rare bonus between gold and green. There's your Sin Smoke, everybody. And then we're going to give you the Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Elemental Earthstone tucked in the green bundle. Neon Blue by request, Cryptic Glyph by request, Max Seal, Mania, Hulk, all by request. Take you up top. We've got Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins. Dimes has been bugging me for 3 weeks. I know these have only been in the bomber bundles, but when you get messaged by Dimes like every day, give me some whammos. All right, I'm giving you guys 2 whammos tonight. You ain't going to see them again until the next bomber bundle. I'm going to tell you, use them wisely. These high-powered ammo and grenades, they don't grow on trees. So we just can't put them in every single bundle, but you are getting a whammo tonight, 2 of those. For every player picks up a bundle. And last, and this is absolutely incredible, this is what I'm calling the 420 shoulders. You've got H400, damage 420. Never, ever, ever have we had damage 420. But that's not all. Base 150. And the highest AP in the game for tonight was 100. We're taking this up to 220. And I need you guys to pay special attention. Look over on the left shoulder, which is your right side. That is a shoulder pauldron. Because I know when we did the shoulder last season, it was like, is that a shoulder? This is how the shoulder pauldron looks when the shoulders are on. So I gave you the full vantage point. So next season, if you see just like a little pauldron, you'll know that that is one shoulder armor. Okay? All right, and did I forget to tell you that this is 200 Mind Melt, which is double the last season's Mind Melt? This is double. So if you like damage, 420 damage, highest ever. 120 AP, highest ever. 200 Mind Melt, double the last. So I love them. And you also got 2 gem sockets as well. And you guys know how to do the gems? Did you guys have fun with the portal Saturday night, putting those gems on there? Can I trust that when you guys get these shoulders, everybody's going to know how to put gem sockets in them now? It is cool stuff watching that gear just get better and better and better. All right, good stuff, everybody. Hey, all right, Kel, let's see. We got a lot of bundles tonight. A lot of people picked this up. Obviously, you don't want to miss the best piece of gear we've ever rolled out, especially if you like to attack things. So I am just super excited. Different calls all week long, whether it's competition committee, a question, design in the Morgue, gameplay, all those things. I think the Morgue is probably our staple PvP, our flagship PvP. We're known for Clash. Hey, look, we do a great job with PDO-opoly. We got the casino games going on. We've got shoots and splatters. I mean, we got all kind of cool things we've done. Fishing contest. But the Morgue is special. The Morgue is just a combination of all your ideas, and we put it in a really, really cool format. So tonight's bundles, we got Fly, Valar, Dimes, Cat, B-Dub, Jules, Craven, Trigger, Moonshot, Busy, Bones, Ron, Samurai, Crimson, J-Law, Dow, Football, Pope, Tiny, Rajin, and Kel loading it up. And you know what? I heard a rumor that both teams are ready to go early tonight. That means we are going to kick this thing off super, super early. I've shown you the gear. I've shown you the PCP points. I've shown you the standings. So now I need to show you tonight's starting lineup. So, if you're a sub, do not post your buffs. But if you are Sheila, Busy, Dow, Julia, JJ, Moon, Kel, or B-Dub, give me your buffs because those are the ones starting tonight. And if you're coming off the bench, and I'm not telling you who is, who isn't, then you'll see their buffs in a little bit. All right, while they're posting their buffs, you can see who's got elementals, what they're protecting. Take a close look. Whether the Eli's on the COC. I see you, Busy. You see Julia protecting the Dark Wargo. See Dow, Violet and Pain, Shaman Sheila, JJ, B-Dub. Just put the Eli on the Doom, baby. You ain't taking the Doom. Kel protecting the Lantern. Moonshot says, nope. And I'm sure you guys know what ring that is, right? He's like, Eli on the ring. Like, that ring is so good, he doesn't even need to say what kind of ring it is. I think people know. All right, so you can see our starters in there. I'm going to take you down to the field. We're going to MIR Morgue. This is our second match at MIR Morgue. And it's a beautiful, beautiful map. Here we go, everybody. Take you down. And before we do, how about a super shout out for Amon, for Mike N, representing Team Arc, Seth, and Kathy, representing Team MIR. Those are our super fans in the spotlight. We love all of our fans, but on game night, we got, because, you know, Ranger Chris would say, it's date night, baby. Well, Craven Light would say, it's fight night, baby. So we got 4 super fans right in there. I'm going to take our super fans over here to the other side so they get a front row seat. And I'm going to give you guys the order. And you can see all these subs. It could be any of the subs that are over here waiting. All right, tonight's starting lineup. Team MIR is going first. And going first for Team MIR is going to be B-Dub. B-Dub is in the tank position and also the captain. She's going to be followed by the assassin, Julia Muse, who is in the rover position, and she is the captain tonight. Followed by Kel. Kel chilling down in the bomber zone. See Kel's little banner right above her head. Kel's going to be followed by Shaman Sheila, making her start in the bomber zone as well. Sheila will be followed by Moonshot, hiding behind what could be the Moon Rover. We'll see. Moonshot followed by Busy Bee in the tank position. A little tank and spank action going on for Busy Bee. And then we got Julie J in the DZ, followed by Dow trying to make a strong statement for Defender of the Year in the DZ as well. Once again, it's B-Dub, Julia, Kel, Sheila, Moon, Busy, Julie J, and Dow. That is going to be our lineups. A real quick reminder. So you guys see a lot of skulls on there. That is not the Lost attacking you. These are my markers for the straw men. So hopefully tonight I will remember 3 things, okay? When you hit a straw man with something that's not a pet, you take smoke inhalation. That is 10 points back to you. I put skulls on all the straw men. Also, elevation in round 3 and 5. And there's also 2 little skulls down in each of the wells. Hopefully that will remind me in round 3 and round 5 of suffocation. Inhalation, elevation, suffocation. It is 8:46. I think we're starting with our earliest match ever. B-Dub, I'm going to put you on the clock, give you 20 seconds to get your first move of the night, the second match in the MIR Morgue in the history of the MIR Morgue. Will they stay undefeated in the MIR Morgue, or will Arc go on the road and get another tough victory? All victories are tough in Play Dead Live. All right, B-Dub says, let me play the sleet wand. I see you, B-Dub. So she's like making a little frosty already on Arc. So it's like, we're going to go ahead and freeze that first block you got up there. Look at that, Arc. Frozen. Right, and Julia's like, hits. That's fast. Julia's trying to be like Speedy Captain of the Year. All right, but you still got to give me a second because I got to walk through it. B-Dub's going to go Boss to Main Street. That's 1 and 3 for B-Dub. Will Cap in 3. Going to go Absorption. Cadet to the Temple Fire. Going to haunt Julia for damage. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and nerf her right out of the gates. Little haunting action. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia, you're up. I'm going to give B-Dub a couple things here. She's going to get that Absorption right there. We're going to put out that flame over in her chamber. Just a quick recap. Sleet, Boss to Main Street, Absorption, Cadet, and Haunt. Julia's going to go Boss to their chest. All right, so Julia's sending one right back over. And jumping in the Rover. See what I did there? It's a silver Rover, though, not a red one. All right, Julia playing Boss in 1. We'll Cap in 3. Getting the first points on the board, which is going to be the Rover. And that is going to give her a tire. All right, so I got Arc on the board with 25 points for that tire. B-Dub already says it hits. So Seal put out a flame, and she's going to hinder B-Dub. We've seen that one. B-Dub with a -1 right out of the gates. She's staying in the Rover zone, Seal, and putting out the other Temple. All right, so putting out a flame, Seal, and we should be good. Let's take it from Julia over to Bomber Kell. Pretty crisp moves by both starting players, fast and furious. A lot of moves there, but they were both ready to go. They knew which direction they were going to go. Kell heading over to the Temple steps. Okay, not entering the Temple, but heading to the Temple steps. Playing Rod. Seal. And Rapture loaded to the wall hits. Giving them a teardrop. Rapture. No juice. Black block. 20% of a black block. She's a gladiator. And she's got her grenade wax. Getting a little bit extra. You got 80 green left on the board. All right, let's go from Kell over to the Shaman. Shaman Sheila. Fast-moving game by both teams. You guys are super, super quick on the draw. After Shaman, we got Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. Look at Shaman. She's ready to go. She says, I'm moving in the Temple. Shaman says, let me in that chamber. Going to banish wand over to Dow. All right, so that means he cannot be Petroed, he cannot be Grizzed, he cannot be airlifted. No airlifting at all with the banish wand. So we got 2 wands already out of play. B-Dub took the frost out, so the ice is done. So no blue. And no Nirvana. Going to hinder Kel to give Kel a -1. All right. Move to Temple. Banish Wand. Heal and Seal. Bury the Dead. B-Dub says, let's let it go through. All right, so Sheila's going to bury the dead. That means she's got a 33% chance. Rover, Scarage, or Tank. All right, Shaman, give me 4 numbers from 1 to 9. Any 4 numbers. You will match 3 at some point. Question is, which 3 will you match? She's trying to take the Moon Rover out on you, Moon. She's playing dirty early. That was almost 4 numbers, but 3 is close. She's like, I'm so confident, I'm going to get it in 3. You might. Let's go 2, 4, 9 then. 2. 4. Well, you ain't matching in 3. And 9. Look at that. 1 of 3. Give me 3 more. Yep. And I do need a grenade, Sheila. So post. Give me 3 more, Sheila. And then after that, give the inventory team a grenade, please. One, 6, and 8. 1. 6. Oh, all right, Moon Rover. What is number 8? Is it a Scarage? Is it a Moon Rover? Is it a Tank? We're going to pick again. Number 8. The Moon Rover. Oh, no. She flipped it. She straight up flipped it on him. All right. Early. That might change a strategy. That's the thing about the Morgue. You never know when you're going to flip the script. I'm pretty sure that's what she was going after. Well, I don't know. She might have been going after the Tank. Who knows? All right, so Shaman went Temple, Banish, Heal and Seal, Bury the Dead, going to hinder Kel. All right, let's go over to Moonshot. You're up. Could have been trying to take your Scarage. Or B-Dub's Tank. I mean, early on, always something good up there. We got Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. Oh, he didn't like it. Look at that. Oh, he's like, you know what? You take my damn Rover. We're going to fight. All right, taking Shaman to the dungeon. Sheila, I am not gonna do a that's what she said joke to your comment, but if I were that type of person, I would. All right, here we go. We got Moonshot going to the dungeon. We got Shaman. Going to the dungeon. She's like, let's go. Let's go, buddy. All right. Dungeon rules, pretty simple. I'm going to put a maze up on the board. You need to give me a 4-digit code. First person to give me a 4-digit code is going to get their choice of a stasis they can play, of a ward if they want a ward, a pet repel, or a seal. Your choice. All right, so Moon and Sheila, give me a 999 if you guys are ready to see the maze. You're going to pick 4. First person to give me those 4. Sheila's pretty fast. I mean, it's going to be a good maze battle. Sheila's quick. Maybe. All right, we're going to try this again. I'm going to make sure we don't have any lag. So, Sheila and Moon, on the count of 3, give me a 999. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty fast. All right, fast enough. Here we go. Here's the torment maze, everybody. Go. All right, this one is not an easy one. Could take you a little time. Which way do you go? It's like 3 ways to go. Which way are you going to go? Oh, somebody should have it by now. Not sure there's a 0. She meant 9. That's understandable. Moonshot says 2753. And I would have given you the 9 if the 9 looks like a 0, Sheila. Normally I wouldn't. But it's just not a number that's on there. But it didn't matter because that's not the right number. Oh. 2, 7, 5, 3. Follow the arrow. Look at Moonshot. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Moonshot. Start to finish. Sheila, dead end. All right, Moon. Which buff would you like? I think I said stasis earlier. You don't get a stasis. Obviously, that's in your inventory. You want a ward, you want a seal, or you want a pet repel? And as a reminder, you cannot use any legendaries in this dungeon. I do have to go back to here, and I got to get their icons. All right, welcome to the dungeon, everybody. We got Moonshot over here. We got Shaman Sheila over here. We got Moonshot with a seal. Shaman had a seal. And Moon, you're up first. Both players will be in the dungeon for 2 full rounds because Sheila already got her turn. Going to go red stasis. Vine smoke. Going to play absorption. And a Red's Revenge loaded. All right, we start out with Vine Smoke. Sheila does not have gear absorption, so that is going to break her seal. It's going to deal 10% damage to her. We'll take her to 90. Going to drop her down one rung. Well, I'm assuming Sheila hits or stop it. Let me start with that. All right, put her back up here then. She's going to stop the vines. And then the Red's Revenge is going to break her seal. All right, she gets the Red Stasis. Vine Smoke is prevented. Red's Revenge. Moon has absorption. Sheila, your first turn. Moonshot winning the mind. He just needs to win one of two. Going to go Vines, Spruce to Moon. All right. Moon made a great play. Remember this. Moon has absorption gear, and he played absorption. Vines is going to break. We're still in round one. So in round one, the Vines are going to break his first absorption. The Spruce, it's still going to get through. Spruce is going to break his second absorption. But there was no juice on it. So first turn absorption, Vines gets rid of. Spruce, if it had juice, would have carried over the damage and probably broke his seal, but it didn't. So it's going to take out the second absorption. Moon still has a seal. Sheila has a pet. Let's go to second final round. Both are on the same level. Both have 100% of their life. Moon's got extra layer protection. All health does reset at the end of the dungeon. And if you do die in the dungeon, the other team does not get 200 points for a kill. They do get a ruffled feather. So dungeon is worth 200 points for a dungeon victory. But no career kill points. Gold Paul, going to steal her blue and F4 Goat Grenade. All right, so he's taking her blue out of play. Doesn't affect their total number of blues. But I don't think she's stopping it. Because she did use her tank prevention. It hits. All right, Gold Paul. Little bit of damage. Take her down a rung. Another little bit of damage. Take her down another rung. Plus she gets the meat hook. So Gold Paul Sheila, pretty good gear. Floater gear. Gold Paul's going to hit her for 7 and 7. 93 down to 86. The meat hook's going to take her down to 76. F4 Goat Grenade. Grenade's going to knock her down a rung. The Goat's going to knock her down another rung. Take her up top. With the F4 Juice on, it's going to take Sheila from 76 to 66. 66 to 56. 56 to 46 after the meat hook. All right, Sheila, you're up. Moonshot is about 6 levels ahead of you. And does have the health lead. What's up, Skylar? We're playing Play Dead Live. It is our RPG we rolled out about 3 years ago. We do team PvP Monday and Wednesday. We do a RPG story on Friday nights. And tune in, get in the game. Join one of these factions and hang out and play a little PvP with us. On Friday nights, I would say Monday and Wednesday, it's a little more turn-based combat. This is one of the dungeon battles. We'll go outside the dungeon and you'll see a world map. I would say it's probably more RPG chess would probably be the equivalent. Turn-based combat. All right, Sheila's going to go Seal Smoke. Summon Heat. she's gonna put the Singe on him. All right, Seal Smoke to Sheila. Give her the seal. Moonshot. She's just getting rid of your seal. All right, taking his seal down. Okay, Moonshot winning the mind, body, and soul. We're gonna take them back to the main map to the MIR Morgue. We got Team MIR getting 200 points for the mind, body, and soul battle. Sheila, you still have a seal. You guys will come back out in round 3. Good battle. Give everybody like super good shout out. Awesome. Kel's going to go Victorium. She's going to use a dragon instance. And going to get a few bonus points. 25 extra points. So, very nicely done. Good job to Sheila. Good job to Moonshot. Let's go from Moonshot over to Busy Bee. Busy Bee is down in the tank zone. Busy, you're on the clock. I'll give you 15 seconds to get your move in. So far, we got Team MIR with a boss on Main Street. We got Team Arc with a boss on the opposing chest. All right, Busy's going to jump in the tank. So let's move her avatar right into the tank. And, of course, she does get a cannonball bonus. That's 25 points for Busy. And remember, each round you're in the tank, you get 1 extra point of enrage. So she's going to turn into a sniper. She's going to do a little thievery, steal Kel's boss. Going to go Red Xavier. All right, I like it. So she's basically going to build up a little extra rage. But B-Dub says it hits, so she's not going to let her bank any rage. So this attack is just going to go through Busy. If she would have stopped it, you would have banked a little bit. So let's get Busy her seal. She's down in the tank. She is sealed. She's going to go F4, putting some juice on the Red's Revenge. Can also hinder Bonnie. Give Bonnie a -2. So with the tank bonus, that is going to give her F4, F5, Red's Revenge. And we got to put her, let's get her in range. Let's move this tank over to where we get close to the wall so she can do a little wall damage. There you go, right there. But Busy is only one problem with that. And this is why B-Dub said let it hit. That's a lot of damage and a lot of juice just to break a seal. And Julia playing Kromica. And Julia, you have no valid target, so delete Kromica. It won't fizzle because there is no scoring attack. But there's not a valid target, so you can play it again at some other time when there could possibly be a scoring attack. But early move by B-Dub, pretty smart to freeze that block. Busy unfreezing. Let's go from Busy over to Julie J. Julie J in the DZ. We got JJ and then we got Dow. All right, JJ. Going to get Boss out to that side chest. JJ playing Boss in 1. Will Cap in 3. Got 3 bosses on the board. She's going to go Absorption and a Pet Repel. She's got a little bit of both. And Neon Arrow Red Gel to the Straw Man. All right, it hits. So we are going to light this, and I got the little skull there, JJ, just to remind me that you did light the Straw Man, but you're also taking 10% damage from that smoke inhalation. I'm going to take you down to 90. All right, Dow, finish out round number 1. Hey, Tammy, are you in chat? See if Dimes is here. If you could take that as a takeaway for the comp commission, the comp committee, I'm playing Inhalation as Seals and Absorption. Don't stop it. But let's discuss that next week. I think I want to keep it that way, but just take that as a takeaway if you would, please. All right, Dow's going to move to their DZ. All right, I'm going to ask this time. I am not going to ask again. Dow, did you mean to DZ Portal, or are you moving to their DZ? All right, I'm going to give you a warning this time. But if you DZ Portal, I need you guys to DZ Portal. There's a difference between DZ Portal and walking all the way across the map. So you guys be sharp with your movements, please. All right, DZ Portal. Vines to JJ, Grizz, and Gas Blast. All right, JJ, you got Vines. Going to break your absorption. Then you got Grizz, which could launch you. And then you got Gas Blast, which could launch you if the Grizz don't get you. All right, it hits. So the Vine's going to break her seal. The Grizz is going to get rid of her Pet Repel. And the Gas Blast is going to launch her. And she's taking a little bit of damage from the Gas Blast. I'm going to take her down 80%. He can. He can move. The Banish Wand just keeps him from being airborne. Yeah, the Banish Wand, no fly, no lift for one turn. Now there's another one, Moon, that blocks the path. That's probably what you're thinking about. Ray has that one. Doesn't let you go in or out of the DZ. All right, we've got end of the round. Give Dow a halo. Strawman, we got MIR with 5 points in Strawman. Arc with 0. We got Arc with 25 points in the DZ. MIR with 0. Kel's going to rotate into the temple. So she is going to get a blessing from the temple. All right, so we've got Strawman, DZ, blessings. Let's take it to the next round. B-Dub, you're up. B-Dub is going to move to the temple, and she can occupy the temple chambers because it's round number 2. Sheila took it in 1. That was a good combo move. They allowed Sheila to take it, and then they pulled her out of the temple. Now they occupy both of them. She's going to send Mythic Kang to her own boss. So trying to get a few bonus points. B-Dub, if that Mythic Kang caps, you're going to get 63 extra. Pet Repel and an F4 Carnage to the wall. Julia says it hits. F4 Carnage. A little bit of juice on this one. Carnage, pretty strong grenade. We've got 80% of a green. Taking down the 80% of a green and taking down 50% of the next green. You got 50 green remaining. Half a green block left for Team MIR. Temple, Mythic Kang, Pet Repel, F4 Carnage. Let's move over to Julia in the Rover. Julia's going to send a Mythic Kang to her own boss. All right, that could be worth 63 as well, if that caps. Pet Repel Absorption. Going to move to the tank zone. All right, we'll move her down here. Give her an absorption. Give her a pet repel. Rover is loaded. And going to go Capri to Strawman. It hits, so we're going to put out flame number 1. There are no Strawmen lit right now. All right, let's go from Julia over to Kel. Kel in the temple. Start of Kel's turn. Rod is going to go over and steal this green block. Let's take that green block off the board. Give Kel 15 seconds to get her move in. After Kel, we go Shaman, Skip, Moon, Skip, and then we'll go to Busy. So Busy, you're going to be up next. Sniper Tim, what's up, Sniper? Good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. All right, she's going to play Wyatt, Pet Repel, F5 Carnage loaded to the wall. All right, Wyatt is flying. He will steal and rebuild. And F5 Carnage. And all right, I would have to back up, however, it won't matter. Let me explain this, and then I will give you guys give me a 999. I did not count B-Dub's Hinder. However, it still would have taken the 1 green block off the board, and Kel's Rod would have taken the next one. So give me a 999 if you understand. I'm not going to recalculate it. It still would have ended up where we're at. She got 50% carryover. So if I back out the Hinder, she would have gotten the complete block, and then Rod would have taken that. Okay, good. All right, so Kel has a -1 Hinder on her attack. So hers is going to be a F4 Carnage. And Kel, not quite a blue block. F4 Carnage is going to get you 80% of the blue. I got 20% blue remaining. Most of it, but not quite. Julia is playing Chromica on the scoring attack. It's going to give her 10 points. So we've seen a Victorium and a Chromica already played in this game. All right, Rod, Wyatt, Pet Repel, F5, Carnage to the wall. It is nerfed because of the -1 Hinder on Kel. And Julia plays Chromica. We go to Sheila. Sheila's in the dungeon. We skip her. We go to Moon. Moon's in the dungeon. Skip. Go to Busy B. We got Busy, Julie J, and Dow. All right. And I do have a on-the-fly rules adjustment. Seals and absorptions do stop inhalation. Okay? But JJ would still be where she's at. She would have still taken the damage. The rest of this game, seals and absorptions will stop inhalation. All right, so Busy Bee is going to go Pet Repel. Thorn to JJ. F5 Elmo to the wall with Rampage. All right, Thorn is going to go to JJ, and again, there's no difference in health because she still took the damage, she still flew, she still had the pet repel. But Thorn's a nice hitting pet. Going to take JJ from 80% down to 62%, 18% shot. Oh, hold on, it's Mythic. It's Mythic, my bad. Oh, that's going to hurt a little worse, JJ. Going to take her down to 53%. 27% damage, Mythic Thorn. F5 Elmo with Rampage from Busy. We're in round number 2. So the tank is going to give her 2. The Rampage is going to give her +1. So that is an S8 Elmo. Let's give her 10 for the wall. All right, big hit there, Busy. Black block, green block, 75% of a green block. So 25 green remaining. And by big hit, I mean big considering what we've seen so far. So we got F5, Rampage makes it a 6, the tank makes it an S8. Nice shot by Busy. Julie J, you're up. You're sitting at 53% health. We got you, and then we got Dow. You are in the no zone right now. All right, she's going back to her DZ. Now, she can't DZ portal, obviously, because she'd have to establish. So, she knows it's a long walk. Got to walk all the way over. There is a movement penalty, depending on what else she cast. She will get Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63. No wand. You do get the whiskey. No attack. I'll give you the heal and seal. So movement, pet, whiskey, and heal and seal. She would not have had enough for extra juice on the attack, but she played whiskey, so it's fine. Dropping the smoke. All right, whiskey, heal, and seal is going to take her back to 100%. Dow, you're up. If she would have played a spark or an activation, she wouldn't have had enough to do either. And just as a reminder, Julia, your ball starts at 95. JJ, your ball started at 105. The boss in the middle, nothing extra, nothing special. But in MIR, the road team gets a -5. The home team gets a +5. Final move of the second round, and then we'll get subs in. And as the subs come in, we will get their buffs. Nobody knows who the subs are at this point. Dow's going to go absorption. All right, he's going to summon a Mythic Kang. He can. And he only has range on one. So he is targeting the Mythic Kang on Main Street. He can't reach the other one. So B-Dub. Absorption, shot the Mythic Kang, play a Mythic Kang. Mythic Tanner from B-Dub. All right, so Mythic Tanner is going to kick 35% back to Dow. Now he's got absorption. That takes 20 of it. But he's going to eat the other 15. Going to take Dow down to 85% health. Mythic Tanner is a beast. But he decided to take one at a time. All right, it's the end of round number 2. Round number 2, I got a blessing for Team MIR. DZ, I've got 0-0. Strawman, I got 0-0. Give a halo to Dow for halo number 2. Julie J, we'll give you a halo. Captains, give me your subs. All right, Nixie coming in as an extra tank. B-Dub's coming out. She will stay the captain. So you cannot kill the captain, obviously. Samurai coming in, so we got 2 people in the tank zone. Kel Moon and Julie J. You guys can see Nixie and Riley posting their buffs. Thank you. And Sheila cannot come out. So, yes. Villar coming in for Busy. Villar was due to come in for Sheila. So Villar is coming in for Busy. And the Pope coming in to DZ. And all those buffs coming off the tank. Busy. Ouch. All right, so Busy heading out. And the tank is out of play. Dungeon is brutal sometimes. All right, so the order is going to be Riley, Julia, Kel, Sheila will get a turn. Moonshot will get a turn. Villar, JJ, Dow, Nixie, and Pope. All right, let's go to Samurai. You're up. Start of Samurai's turn. MIR getting a 63 and also a first boss cap. Yeah, so we don't have any bombers. We do have bombers, but nobody is in the bomber zone. Julie J loses her smoke. Nobody else had a smoke. So you get suffocation and elevation. JJ loses her seal. Ark's bomber is in the dungeon. And MIR's bomber is in the temple. Okay? Thanks, Daryl. All right, Samurai's going to go to the temple. Going to send Boss to Main Street. And drop a seal. Absorption and seismic loaded. And Pope's playing Mythic Blue. Mythic Blue will take out her gear absorption. It'll also carry over to her second absorption, but it keeps her seal intact. All right, let's go from Riley over to Julia. So she went to the temple, played boss, dropped a seal, played an absorption. She had a gear absorption. The Mythic took out both. Seismic is stopped. So we got Julia, then we got Kel, and then we got Shaman. Can't target her, Julia. She's in the dungeon. But you do have to target somebody else with the ward. Because you played it. All right, going to send ward over to Villar. Villar is actually in the tank zone, y'all. I didn't put her icon on the screen. All right, so we're sending ward to Villar because Villar came in for busy. Julia's going to move into the bomber area. She did call her shot there. B-Dub says wait. All right, so we got ward to Villar, valid target. Torment smoke to Kel. Julia's moving the Range Rover to the bomber, and S6 Easter Beaster loaded with Ignite. And B-Dub says wait. Gold blue from Kel. First blue from MIR. The gold is going to break Julia's absorption. That's it. She keeps her other seal. All right, let's go from Julia over to Kel. Julie J's been looking everywhere. She's like, where's Villar? And Julia capped as well. So let's give Julia 2 Mythic Kangs, 63 and 63. And let's give them their first flag. So we got 1 flag to 1. Everybody was looking for Valar. All right, so we're going to start out with Wyatt. All right, so Wyatt's going to remove a block and rebuild a block. Julia says it hits. So we're going to go ahead and rebuild We're 25% green, so we're going to be still 25% green. But we got 1 additional block up there. Right there. Now with MIR, they take down the remainder of the block, which is that one. All right. Then they're going to go Mythic Kang over to JJ's boss. So Kel getting a Mythic Kang in play. And Elmo loaded. It hits. And Kel would have had Hinder on her, but it doesn't matter. So the Elmo with no juice. %60 blue, Kel. Got 40% blue remaining. You do get the 10 points from Elmo. So Wyatt rebuilds, destroys, Mythic Kang does what it does. She gets a max seal to JJ. She was tormented, so not like she could have enraged anyway. And the Elmo loaded. All right, let's go from Kel over to Sheila. Sheila, you were summoned into the dungeon. You were in the temple. So we're going to put you at the temple stairs. The temple is not available. Sheila going to start out and play Gronk, the Samurai's boss. It's at 50%. Her boss is 3 and 5, so it would cap in round 5. Sheila's also going to play a boss. 3 and 5. Going to drop a max seal. She already has a seal. But if they would have stopped it, you would have gotten another one. S6 Easter Beaster to the wall. Arc throwing big grenades. But MIR building it back. $25 green is gone. Green block is gone. And you got 75 blue remaining. So you got about a block and a half. Not bad. Easter Beaster, strong, but you guys can probably tell this first wall is a little rough. So she gets Gronk. She gets a boss to their chest. Drops a Max Seal, S6 Easter Beaster. Gets her about a block and a half. All right, let's go from Shaman over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you don't teleport. You just exit the dungeon. It's your move. We got Moon. Then we got Game Over Valar getting her first move tonight. JJ, Dow, Nixie, and then Pope. All right, Moon says, let's stack it. They use Gronk. Moon's putting his own boss up there. So Moon playing boss in 3, cap in 5. That's what you call a double decker, everybody. He's going to slide down into zone. Now he will go. He didn't specify zone, so he'll go to the no zone here, which will put him in wall range. Gonna drop a heal and seal. F5 Easter Beaster to the wall. Gonna Mind Flay Valar. Valar, you cannot use Ignite. So you will be minus Ignite. Don't even type it. Valar, don't even think about using it. If you think about using it, forget that you thought about using it. F5 Easter Beaster hits. Slightly less than Shaman Sheila, but he had slightly less than 1.5 walls. So, Moon, you just needed a little bit more. He went F5 Easter Beaster. He's got 1.4 blue blocks remaining. Let me see if he's got any more juice on there. Anything? Not even a mean look? Nope. All right. Give you the 1.4, but no teardrop carryover. Any damage to that, though, will get rid of it. A percent wouldn't kick it over. It would have had to be another level of rage to get rid of it. All right, let's go from Moon over to Valar. You can still get credit for it on the front end. Whether it's carryover or at the middle of attack, it'll get there eventually. All right, we got Valar. Valar, JJ, Dow, Nixie, and Pope. B-Dub's not even going to loan you an Intalio. It's like, where you at? I gave you a second, Bonnie, to... Oh, she's not even in the game. Never mind. She's like, she couldn't do it anyway. Where's Bonnie and Intalio when you need her? All right, Valar, you're up. Give Valar about 10 seconds to get her move in. And after Valar, we're going to cap JJ's boss. Valar's going to steal Nixie's boss. Going to drop Seal. Going to go M7, Cosmic Predator, and she's got a first shot bonus with her Cosmic Predator, F5. Pretty vicious shot coming up. Looking like an S12 from her crafted Cosmic. And Villar, give him some ammo. You know what Jason's going to say to you right now. Why you got to do me like that? No. Ammo. What type of weapon are you using, Villar? Oh my God. You're killing me, girl. Jason, help her out with the ammo. It hits. I'm going to go calculate this. I mean, if you want to use whammo, that's up to you. There you go. Neon arrow. That's what we're talking about. There you go. Neon arrow. Great choice. She's like, yeah, that's what I meant, Kills. Yeah, if you guys do me a favor, try to get your ammo in there. The inventory team, in most cases, they know, but make it easier on them because they're trying to get this screenshotted. All right. Neon arrow. B-Dub says it hits. It's going to be an S12. Riley's got a lot of health. Villar deals a lot of damage. S12. Taking Riley's boss from 50%. Down to 11%. 11%. That's a 39% shot from Villar to Samurai's boss. Big time juice on that arrow. Almost a ruffled feather there, Villar. Let's go from Villar over to JJ. So 1-2 combo shot from Gronk and Villar. 89% of Riley's damage. 50 from Gronk, 39 from Villar. So that means Villar is equivalent to 78% of a Gronk. Gonna go Cyrus, Petro to Dow, and Gas Blast to Dow. Cyrus. Kind of this is probably a waste of a rapture, but you got to do what you got to do. The block is still there. And Cyrus is going to take the block. And unfortunately, this is one of those situations where it takes it. It doesn't deal any carryover, anything else. So they are still getting 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, it might work out. 1, 2, 3. Because the good news is Cyrus didn't steal your gold block, right? All right, Petro to Dow and a Gas Blast. Petro is going to knock him out of the DZ. And he's still in range. One second. Yeah, he's going to get the launch effect. So Petro knocks him down, and the launch is going to take him other side of the map. So I've got Dow from 85. Petro is going to take him down to 81. The launch is going to take him down to 74. A lot of health. But does send him to the other side of the map. Cyrus takes 3 blocks. Petro knocks him down. He also takes a -5 from the MIR Smog. I'm going to take him down to 69%. So you do deal with the HFA. Cyrus, Petro, Gas Blast. Let's go from JJ. JJ did cap as well. So I'm going to give her a couple more Mythic Kangs. And also giving MIR their second boss. So we've got 2 flags to 1. Dow, you're up. All right, MIR has 2 flags. Arc has 1. Arc has a boss on their chest. MIR has 2 bosses on Main Street. Riley's sitting at 11%. Moonshot sitting pretty good. You do have range on Main Street from either DZ. That is correct. All right, he's going to move to the DZ. No, you guys can do a range check anytime you want. Gold Benny to Samurai's boss. Cosmic Violet is obviously going to... Well, you need to call your target, Dow, because you got Gold Benny going to Riley's boss, and then you got a shot. So let me know where the shot's going. And he's going to drop a Heal and Seal Smoke. All right. B-Dub, he's got Gold Benny. And he's going to follow up with a shot, not knowing if Gold Benny is going to finish the job. And Gold Benny would not have finished 11%. Gold Benny would have taken out 9% of Samurai. So the shot was a good play by Dow. He didn't redirect it to Moonshot's boss. Samurai's boss going down. Dow getting a ruffled feather, 25 points. And Heal and Seal. Let's go from Dow over to Nixie. So you got Moon on Main Street with cap in 5. You got Sheila on the other chest with cap in 5 as well. Arc showing how lethal Gronk can be. In the right play, in the right moment. All right, we've got Nixie's going to use Luna Lamp on Samurai. It's going to give her the equivalent of 3 S8s. Going to go Dark Boss to their chest. And as you guys know, Dark Boss cannot be stolen. Good play. Nixie playing Dark Boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Caps, it'll be a plus 25 bonus for Dark Boss. Going to play Pet Repel. Mag 7 Lithium to the wall. All right, it hits. Luna Lamp's good. Dark Boss is good. Pet Repel. Mag 7 gets the job done. Does not ignite. Would have spread a flame, but does not ignite the straw man. But she does get a gold bar. $50 gold bar to Nixie. And first wall of the game. All right, let's rebuild it. All right, let's go from Nixie over to the Pope. All right. I announced it earlier. I'm going to move you across the map. Finds to JJ. Grizz and a gas blast. Luckily, there were no sparks or activations. It hits. All right, Vines to JJ. Going to break the seal. Going to Grizz. And after the Grizz, their gas blast will fizzle. Grizz is going to launch her over to here. Gas blast will be used, but she's out of range. She'd have been in range, would have been good. All right, so JJ was at 100%. Vines will take her down to 90. She'll get 5 back from being in her zone. Put her at 95, and the Grizz going to take her down to 85 after the fall damage. JJ sitting at 85. That is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, got Arc pulling out 75 points in the DZ. Got the father-son combo. MIR got the mother-daughter combo in the temple. What the what? Getting a blessing. We got Halo going to Dow. Halo going to Pope. Samurai and Kel in the temple. And we're going to go to the straw man's looking like 0-0. 4th round, final round of the first half, everybody. Let's go to Samurai. You're up. Go Mythic Kang to Moon's Boss. Could be worth 63. Pet Repel F5 Rapture loaded to the wall. Julia says it hits, and we're getting another teardrop. F5 Rapture. A little weaker wall. Everybody's like, yeah, a little weaker. Black block. Green block. Taking down 2 blocks for Samurai with the F5 Rapture. Let's go from Samurai over to Julia. Julia's going to head on down to the DZ. Stop just in the nick of time before you ran through the walls. Going to go red orbital. F4 Carnage loaded to the wall with some Rampage. B-Dub's looking like a F5 Carnage with the Rampage effect. All right, we got 75% of a blue. Taken down to 75%. About 1 1/3 total. 75%. %67 of a blue block remaining. So you got about 65, easy math. So you got 1.65 blue block remaining. Roughly 1 2/3. Actually, you got the thrill smoke too. My bad. I'm going to give you the thrill smoke. $55 of a blue block remaining. All right, so she got the thrill smoke, F4 Carnage loaded with Rampage, and the orbital. So looking like an S6. All right, let's move from Julia over to Kel. She's going to go Mythic Torrent to the Straw Man. Going to light that first one. There is no inhalation. Going to send a Torment Smoke over to Valar. F4 Red's Revenge to the wall. It hits. Red's Revenge, beefing it up a little bit. Taking down the green. Blue's a little tougher, but still 3/4 of a blue. Almost 2 full blocks. Got 2 1/4 blue remaining. Let's go from Kel over to Shaman Sheila. Hanging out the stairs of the temple. Sheila, your move. Got Sheila, Moon, Valar, JJ, Dow, Nixie, Pope, and then halftime. Shaman's going to go Gold Kang to her boss. Well, almost took the Gold Kang out of one of the teams. There we go. Gold Kang. Luckily, I have a written scorecard too. Could be worth 55 if it caps for the Shaman. And going to Fear Smoke Samurai out of there. And she has at the stairs, so that is a valid play. All right, let me move her to the side a little bit here so I can get to Samurai. There we go. Easy. Samurai has been feared out of the temple. JJ is going to Phantom Smoke to Fear. Put her back. All right, Gold Kang, Fear. Phantom Cape, undoes it. Let's go to Moonshot. Can never find him when he doesn't have the Moon Rover. There he is in the no zone. Moon, Valar, JJ, Dow. Moon's going to send Mythic Kang to his boss. Vile Smoke to Dow. And standard ammo red gel to that Kang. Mythic Tanner from Dow. I think I put the first Tanner on Arc side because I know MIR used one. So let's put that over there. Now it's going to break Moon's seal. All right, so each group has used a Mythic Tanner. Mythic Kang, Vile to Dow, standard ammo red gel to Kang. And a Vile to Dow is going to break his seal. All right, let's go for Moonshot. Over to Valar. Give Valar about 10 more seconds. She must have been looking for that whammo ammo again. Valar, Mythic Kang to Sheila's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. All right. The torment Valar has resolved. So you can't unholy the torment because it was played 2 turns earlier. You can deity ring Julie J, which is going to give her a seal and a pet repel. She can't use smokes the rest of the game. All right. A lot of things to process here, though. I'm going to dismiss Ward because you asked me to, but you don't need to dismiss Ward to play Mythic Kang. So she's dismissing Ward. Playing Deity Ring. Now, Bonnie, I'm going to give you the option if you want the gold blue to still go through. So, Valar, if you can type no S8. So, it is still an Elmo with Rampage, but it's not an S8 Elmo. All right, so she's going to let it hit because you can't unholy the torment. So, Mythic Kang is good. No one, and Valar, if you can type no unholy and no S8. So you don't get charged for either one of those. The Elmo's going to hit. It's going to give you plus 10. And you finish out the half blue block. All right. Those of you watching, Mythic Kang is good. No unholy, no torment. She plays deity on Julie J, giving her a seal, giving her a pet repel. Julie J cannot use smokes the rest of the game. The Elmo does hit, takes down half a blue block, and also gives Valar 10 points for Team Arc. All right, let's go to Julie J. Julie J, you're up. Got a nice little protection zone there. All right, JJ is going to move to their DZ. Going to go Grizz to Julia. Gas Blast to Julia. She does have Pet Repel and a seal currently. Going to Eclipse her. She disappears. All right, blinks out of the attack. Move their DZ, no Grizz, no Gas Blast because she's invisible. You can't target her. All right, let's go from Julie J over to Dow. Vine Smoke. Going to hit Dow, take him down to 59%. I'm sorry, Vile Smoke. We got Dow, Nixie, and Pope. Going to go Max Seal. To Pope. All right, it's fine. You said no double smoke before anybody says it hits or challenged you. All right, Max Seal to Pope. And he's going to shoot one of the Mythic Kings. Like, there's two of them out there. Pick one. Gold Psycho from Kel. All right, Gold Psycho is going to take Dow from 59% down to 39%. So Max Seal to Pope. Shot. They're going to keep it alive. They're going to use a Psycho. Dow taking 20% from the Psycho. All right, let's go to Nixie. Final mirror turn of the first half. And then we go to Pope. Final turn of the first half. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Savage 6. Trixie to their Kangs. All right. Savage 6, Trixie to both of those Kangs. Got wait and wait. This should be good. All right, red Tanner and a prevention. Final Tanner. Red's going to hit Nixie. Take her down to 90. Prevention's going to prevent the other one. All right, Pope. Final move of the first half. So let's just play a Mythic Kang. Pope, if you've got the rest of a move, I'll let you type it. It looks like Mythic Kang to our boss S. So if there's a part 2 to that, go ahead and finish it out. All right, B-Dub, you got a red gel, 6's E7 to a Mythic Kang. It's a lot. It's a lot of firepower. So E7 red gel to one of the Mythic Kangs. Mythic Tanner from Kel. All right, and the Mythic Tanner, all Tanners out of play. Going to break Pope's seal. All right, so he went Mythic Kang to their boss, and then a red gel, 6's E7, and B-Dub stopped it with the Mythic Tanner. All right, so that is the end of the first half. The end of the first half, we've got MIR with the 4th blessing. Kel and Samurai in the temple. Halos. I've got a halo for Julia. I've got a 4th one for Dow. I've got a 2nd one for JJ. And I got a 2nd one for Pope. Strawman. 5-0 from the Mythic Torrent. All right, give me your round 5 subs, everybody. Round 5 subs. So Bonnie is going to come in for Samurai. Samurai was in the first position. So you guys know her boss would have capped, but her boss is dead. So Bonnie comes back in the number 1 position. Samurai will be coming in for Nixie. All right, so first things first. Julia loses both smokes. Julie J losing both smokes and cannot play any more smokes. Dal, vile smoke is gone. All right, B-Dub back in the tank zone. Kel back in the bomber zone. Samurai stacking the tank zone. Moonshot back to the rover zone. JJ. Vines is gone too, JJ. JJ back to the DZ. Busy coming in for Sheila. Jim coming in for Villar. Pope stays. All right, Rover is out of commission. Julia heading back over to the rover zone. All right. We should have Bonnie, Julia, Kel, Busy, Moon, Jim, JJ, Dow, Riley, Pope. Again, B-Dub, Julia, Kel, Busy, Moon, Jim, JJ, Dow, Riley, and the Pope. Moon's boss will cap. Sheila's boss should cap in the number 2 position. Nixie's boss would cap on Riley's turn. Okay? Moon on his turn. Sheila on Busy's turn. Nixie's boss on Riley's turn. B-Dub, you're up. Round number 2, everybody. Health has been reset. Kel, you're at 80% health. Busy, you're at 80% health. Both taking suffocation damage. Suffocation does not stop with seals or absorption. Should have taken the under tonight, Daryl. I got it wrong. I thought the last game, but this one's low scoring. All right, B-Dub is going to head over to the temple. Going to Talon Kell over to the temple. Going to send a Max Seal over to Julie J. She can't heal herself, so somebody's got to, or can't seal herself, somebody has to. And F5 Trixie to 2 of the side chest Kangs. Taking down 1. Taking down 2. Ouch. That's worth 126 points. Move to the temple. Talon, Max Seal, F5 Trixie. Taking 2 of them down. Julia, you're up. Thank you, Angel. We put a lot of work into these maps, so appreciate that. Stone Scepter, switch with B-Dub. Play Rod. Seal and Thrill. F5 Red's Revenge loaded with Echo. Going to make it an S6. It's going to give a point of rage to Busy. Scepter to swap places. Rod as the pet. Seal and Thrill. F5. Actually, B-Dub's going to be equivalent to an S7. It hits. S7, Red's Revenge. Blue block. Red block. It's a quarter of a red block. $75% of a red block remaining, meaning Arc has 2 3/4. We told y'all that first wall was pretty tough. But Arc Finally getting there. 2 3/4 remaining. All right, let's go from Julia over to Kel. Kel from the temple. 80% of her health remaining. Then we got Busy in the well. 80% of her health remaining. Yeah, one of the most important things, Angel, that I wanted in these maps, and one of the reasons why we did several versions, is the banners. So we'd created a version of this, and I wanted to get like just the home field advantage and get some names and some icons and some things in the background. And next season, I got some ideas. A few more things we'll add next season. We don't have to worry about that till like April. It's going to be a little while till we get to next season. Doing a straw man. Fear to Julia. And activate Lantern, Plum Arrow to Jim. All right, Dune's going to spread a flame. No inhalation. Going to fear Julia out of the temple. And going to Plum Arrow Jim. And Julia, the arrow to Jim is undetectable. So there's nothing you can do about that. Well, yeah, you can't slice Shaw it because you don't know it's coming. Yeah, hold on a second. All right, so yeah, you can delete it. Kel, what do you want to remove? All right, so no pets for Jim. The arrow hits. All right, so Dune to Strawman, Fear to Julia. And Fear, we're going to move her over here. Dune, we spread to Flame, and no pets. All right, we go from Kel over to Busy. Busy, you're up. All right, so on Busy's turn, Sheila caps. Sheila's like, man, I didn't kill my boss tonight. And one of her Kangs, and that is a 55-point Kang, by the way. That is Busy's gold Kang. So 63s were killed. All right, look like we got two flags to two currently. Flags are evened up at 2 to 2. Gonna send a boss to their chest. So Busy, boss in 5 would cap in 7. S6 Carnage with Echo. He's already got a point. Would make it S7. Sending a point of rage to Jim. So Heal and Seal is good. Take her back up to 90. It's going to be an S8. Carnage. Julia, they're going to Judas that to their wall from Samurai. Julia says, wait. All right, Jim's going to Judas it back. B-Dub. Gold blue from B-Dub. Second blue of the game for MIR. And that is going to break Jim's absorption. One sec. Yep, would break her absorption. Let's go from Kel. Went from Kel, we went to Busy. Go from Busy back to Moon. That was Busy's move. Heal and Seal, Boss, and Carnage turned into an S8. Riley sent it back. B-Dub stopped it. Moonshot, you're up. After Moon, we got Jim. Moonshot is going to cap on his turn. I've got 1, 2, 3 more Mythic Kangs, and a boss from Main Street. Flag number 3 for MIR. All right, Moon is going to move into the Temple. Petro to Pope. Seal and Thrill, Plum Arrow to Dow. Mythic Psycho to stop the Plum Arrow. Final Psycho. Moon hitting the danger zone there. Moon, that Mythic Psycho is going to take you down to 65% before the seal resolves. Petro to Pope. Going to knock him out into the MIR Smog, take him down to 95%. Temple, Petro, Seal and Thrill, Plum Arrow. Go from Moon over to Gemstone. Jim's going to welcome Jim. Seal and Thrill. Arc Spark. Move her up here. She gets some grenade range. Got an 8, 9, 10. B-Dub, that's looking like an S11 before the Bloodlust. Looking like an S12. S12 Elmo. Would have been the biggest grenade hit of the night. We saw an S12 shot earlier tonight from Villar with the Predator. Gold blue from Samurai. Final blue of the game for Team MIR. They're out of blues, but that damage is going to hit Jim. Going to take her down to 80%. Let's go from Jim over to Julie J. Give JJ about 10 more seconds, get her move in. Carriage! She's going to send a carriage. All right, you got it. Releasing the carriage, or the carriage. All right, it is on its way. It was a single release carriage. And let's go over to Dow, and I'll tell you what's going to happen with this carriage. So she's a priest, 2 turns, 1 damage, 1 rebuild. So Team Arc. Julia, any objection to the carriage taking that first blue block? All right, hits. So the first one is gone. And next round, it will rebuild 1 up here if 1 is available. Dow's going to play Boston Main Street. Dow playing boss in 5 with cap in 7. He DZ Portal. Dropped Fear Smoke to fear her out of the DZ. And Blue Gel to Strawman. B-Dub. Does the Blue Gel hit? It hits. Let's put out Strawman number 2. Samurai, you're up. And on your turn, we are going to cap Dark Boss. So MIR is going to get Strawman number 4, and they're going to get 25 bonus points for the Dark Boss. 4-2. We got Samurai and we got Pope. Then we'll go to round 6. All right, we're going to speed it up just a little bit, teams. We hit a little bit of a slowdown in round 5. A lot of planning, a lot of communication. Let's keep the game rolling. I'm going to give you guys 10-second timers in round 6 to get your moves in. So let's be ready to go. We got Samurai, 10 seconds, then Pope, be ready to go. All right, Samurai jumping in the tank. Gonna give her a cannonball. 25 points for Samurai. She's gonna play Red Nolan. Gonna send a max seal to B-Dub. All right, Julia, this is going to be equivalent to an S8, but we're in round 5. This is an S13. S13, Red's Revenge because of the tank. All right, it has to hit. So they are going to pain half of that back to their wall. B-Dub, your grenade hits. It's going to do a lot of damage, but half of that damage is going back to their wall. The real pain is going to be the MIR wall, because that is an S13. Blue block, blue block, teardrop, red block, red block. One red block remaining for Team MIR. Arc, 2 3/4. 3/4, gone. Red block, gone. 1 3/4 red, out of the way. One red block remaining for each team. MIR a little bit further along. All right, so the pain hits. Samurai hits. Pope, you're up. Pope, you got 10 seconds to get your move in. And we'll tally the scores, and then we'll go to round 6, where we will start with B-Dub and then Julia. All right, Pope's going to move to his own DZ. Seal smoke, absorption. Put out the final straw man. B-Dub, can we extinguish? She says wait. Gold Psycho from B-Dub. That is the first Psycho. They got one remaining. Pope was smart to play the absorption. He knew it was coming. And B-Dub gladly obliged. All right, that's round number 5. I've got MIR, 5 points in Strawman. Arc, 0. Arc, 75 more points in the DZ. Kel and Moonshot in the temple. Halos. Pope. Getting his third halo. Dow getting his fifth. I believe you. Any objection to that being your second psycho? I may have missed one. I'm fine with that. If MIR can confirm as well. All right. Sounds good. All right. That is the second psycho, and that is also the fifth round that Kel has been in the temple. So we are going to give MIR a golden orb. All right, 5 rounds occupying the temple, and let's give MIR a 5th blessing as well. 5 blessings. MIR's held down the temple, and we should be good. You guys ready to kick off round 6? Let's go. B-Dub, you're up. Round 6. 10 seconds per player. We got B-Dub, Julia, Kel, and Busy. Speed round, everybody. Round 6. Let's keep this thing rolling. All psychos have been played. All blues have been played, except for 2 on the side of Arc. I think my blue math is good. I know MIR's used all those. I think Arc has 2 remaining. Both teams have their Ellies and all the Martys. B-Dub's going to turn into a tank. Gold Dark Nolan, loving the home team. Put him right over here with B-Dub. Going to go Torment to Busy. And an S6 Lithium loaded to the wall. We got to move her. I got to move B-Dub all the way over here to the no zone. It hits. All right. B-Dub's going to spread a flame. Gold bar. And take down wall number 2. Let's rebuild it. Tank, Nolan, Torment to Busy, S6 Lithium, kills the wall and also spreads the flame. Let's go from B-Dub over to Julia. Jim using Dominari. No gold block for B-Dub. All right. Julia heading over to the temple steps. Now this is good and bad, I guess. Rod taking down the final block. That's the good part. Bad part is no gold bar. But they do get 17 points for an orb. Red orb. Orbital. And they do finish off the wall. So MIR on their third wall, Arc on their second wall. All right, going to Fear Moon out of the temple. All right, so move to temple, summon Gold Nolan. Rod finished off the wall. Moon gets feared out. Kel, you're up. Kel's going to Talon Moon back to the temple. Going to go Seal and Thrill. M7, Red's Revenge loaded to the wall, looking like a S8 Red's Revenge after the Thrill Smoke. Dow's going to go Mythic Blue. Second blue of the game. It is Mythic. It is going to break Kel's seal, but she does have a Seal and Thrill. So the new seal will resolve next turn. Talon Moon, Seal and Thrill, M7 is shut down. Breaks the seal, seal in waiting. Let's go to Busy B. Busy B. You are tormented, Busy. You can't unholy it. It is stuck because it was done 2 players before you. All right, Busy's going to send a torment over to Kel. Gold Kang to her own boss. Busy, did you use a Gold Kang already? I feel like you did. No worries. You're good. All right. She says Gold Kang. Could be worth 55 from Busy. Yep. I remembered one, so it's good. Gold Kang, Torment to Kill, Vlad's Verdict loaded. B-Dub. Got a fresh wall, and we got a Vlad's Verdict. It hits. This is the easier of the three walls. We saw it a little bit earlier. Vlad's Verdict, strongest grenade in the game. I'll start you out with a black block. And for your trouble, we're going to give you 35% of a green block. 65 green remaining. Strongest grenade in the game, Vlad's Verdict. No juice on it. A little bit more than a black block. All right, let's go from Busy over to Moonshot in the Temple. Moonshot playing the Pet Repel. Breaking out the Gold Nolan. S6 Rapture to the wall. Going to hinder Jim for a -1. Julia hits or stop it. It hits. And we got another teardrop. There's crying in Mirville. Moonshot. S6 Rapture. It's a nice hit. It's a nice wall. We got wall number 3. Black block. 25% of a black block. It's strong, but MIR strong. 75 blue. 1 3/4 green with the S6 Rapture. They did get the teardrop. Let's go for Moonshot over to Gemstone with a -1 hinder. Arc working on the lighter wall. MIR working on a stronger wall. Gemstone bringing out the heavy duty wand action, and it is. Jim, would you like to double the straw man or no straw man? I kind of think I know, but I got to ask. Well, you know, I never know if you guys are going to flip the straw man and make a sneak attack move. It's always a possibility. I mean, wouldn't that be a sneaky move to say, hey, we're going to double it, and all of a sudden put out all your flames and then catch up from nowhere? But that's not what's going to happen. They're going to go 0. Finds to kill. Torch Wand. Silver Spark, Red Blitz, B-Dub's Nolan. M7, Red's Revenge. B-Dub. Send Vines over to Kel. Going to break her seal. Also going to take her down to 70%. All right, going to blitz Bonnie's Nolan. We're going to take Nolan out of play. One second. Let me check one thing here. Red Blitz is not going to kill Gold Nolan. All right, so Red Blitz is going to hit Nolan. We'll leave it with 5 health. B-Dub has a dark Gold Nolan. Moonshot also has a Gold Nolan in play. You know what? It might. Hold on a second. It does. It does. Yep, Silver Spark does it. Correct and correct. Okay. So, Jim, Silver Spark, Red Blitz to Bonnie's Nolan. I assume that's why you added. I didn't think you added it just to use your Silver Spark, but it makes sense. Silver Spark to the Red Blitz does put the extra damage to it. Finds to kill. Torch Wand. M7 Red's Revenge. They're going to intervene the grenade. B-Dub's Nolan is dead. All right, we go from Gemstone over to Julie J. But good call on the Silver Spark because I missed it the first time around. So I did not add the extra D10 to the Silver Spark. But it is a way to boost the Blitz's damage. All right, we got JJ. First and foremost, her carriage is rebuilding that green block. So that green is black, or that green is back, but the black block, also a little bit of carryover there. You got 65% of a black block back. That's hard to say. 65. But JJ rebuilds it. Going to move to their DZ. Is that the first carriage this season? In 5 games, maybe? Maybe the second. Not a lot. Red Orbital. That's why, look, she got her name, Captain. I mean, you know she's going to be releasing them. All right, move to DZ, Red Orbital, F7 to Kang and Julius Nolan. Kang is going to die. Julius Nolan is not. All right, let's go from JJ over to Dow. We got Dow, Samurai, Pope, and then we got starters back in. Petro to Kel. Gas Blast, just calling her Jay now. What's up, Jay? All right. Petro to Kel, Gas Blast to Julie J with a Thrill and Seal Smoke. And he has a boss out. All right. So I do got to give you a -5, Dow. You double smoked earlier after a warning, and now you double petted. It's a minor penalty, nonetheless. So no Petro. Going to go Gas Blast and a Thrill and Seal. B-Dub, does it hit? Do we have Bonnie? Bonnie, you out there somewhere? Does the gas blast hit? It hits. All right, Dow, you have effectively taken her seal away from her with the gas blast. So no launch. JJ loses her seal. Dow gets a seal and thrill. And we go to Samurai in the tank with Nolan. Oh, Lord. Samurai with 7 rage from the tank. We are in round 7. And they put the Luna lamp on her, which is why she's got all these S8s. Samurai and Red Nolan, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, S8, Red's Revenge loaded with Echo. 8. 9 with Echo. 10 with the Thrill Smoke. 11 and 7 is 18. S18 in Rage for Samurai, S18 in Rage for Red Nolan. All right, they're going to go gold, blue, and Dow tank page 1. They saved them for a rainy day, and it's raining. It's raining grenades. All right, Samurai, you're losing your seal from the gold, blue. Nolan hits the road, and Dow uses a prevention. Could not have been used at a better time. Pope, you're up. After Pope, we will get our starting lineups back in the game for one final round. And we'll see if MIR scored enough early or if ARC has a late charge in them. They got 2 bosses. So, not out of the realm of possibility. Going to go Petro to Kel. Petro, then Axis. All right, Petro to knock her out of the temple. Okay, we're going to start with Axis. Axis will be first. So, Pope's using legendary Axis to move Kel out of the temple. And it will put her in place. After that happens, He will Petro, which would also hit, deal damage, and knock her further away. And then he's going to kill Moon's Nolan. So Axis does deal damage. It does move her. The effect of Axis would wear off as a legendary. Petro's going to deal a little bit more and a knockback. It hits. Okay, here's the way it's going to work. Petro moves her out. Now, moving her 15 yards away, that's fine. You're in this area. It wouldn't stick her in place anyway because the legendary effect would wear off. But that is going to take her from 70 down to 50. 20% from Axis. Then Petro, going to knock her back a little bit more. Very little damage with Petro, but it does still deal damage. All right, so I'm going to put you back here. I'm going to take you down to 45%, Kel. Moonshot's Nolan is dead. All right, Axis is good. Petro is good. Moon's Nolan is dead. And that is the end of the round. End of the round. We've got Julia will cycle into the temple. It was work. Moon's going to get a blessing. Julia's going to get a blessing. DZ is going to be 25 arc, 0 MIR. There are no strawman points because of the torch wand. Blessings, we're going to give Pope a 4th blessing. We're going to give Dow a 6th blessing. We're going to give JJ a 3rd blessing. Julia claimed the temple, so we're going to give Julia 150 points for Occupy. All right, so we got Strawman, DZ, Halos, and Blessings. All right, both teams. Are we going starters? I think we have do we have starters for both teams? All right. It's going to be B-Dub, Julia, Kel, Shaman, Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. All right, B-Dub, final move of the night. What you got? If we get everybody gets their moves in 10 seconds, we'll set a record for the morgue. We'll be out of here by midnight. Those of you on the West Coast, be out of here by 9 o'clock. Been a good game, been a fast-moving game, and even had a lot of strategy in it. I mean, even the middle rounds bogged down a little bit, still good. Sugar plums even, JJ. What's up, Deacon? Got Vox and Sly Wednesday night. All right, B-Dub breaking out the blackout wand. Going to be no DZ points this round. No halos either. Also going to go red orbital. Going to send some dust over to Julia. First dust smoke we've seen tonight. You know what? I didn't take any of the starters out. I got to move them all. Sorry. I'll get you guys back in. Blue Spark, M7 Vlad's loaded to the wall with Echo. All right, I think we got starters back in. All right. It hits. M7 Vlad with Echo. Give it 8, 9. Looking like a S9 Vlad's verdict. B-Dub bringing out the heavy artillery for this wall. Finishes off the green. Finishes off the next green. Taking down 1 3/4 of the green and actually getting into the blue zone barely. 85% blue block. Julia, you're up. Julia and the dust smoke from the temple. We got Julia, Kel, Shaman, Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. Julia going to unholy the dust. Arc Spark. B-Dub says wait. It is a Rapture, but remember, that wall was damaged and it was rebuilt. So there is still damage to that wall. That is 65% black. So there won't be a teardrop to the wall because it has been damaged. Sneaky Julie J rebuilt it. But didn't quite rebuild all of it. Left a little bit to be desired. All right, going to intervene Julia's Grenade. The Rapture effect wouldn't happen anyway. But the Nolan goes through. Is that correct, B-Dub? All right. So we're still getting the disperse bonus. The disperse would go through. It's going to mirror all of that damage, but it won't mirror the effect. A little bit over half a black block, green block, green block. With the disperse, about 15% of the blue. 85 blue remaining. Got a couple of 85 blues. Look at this. All right, let's go from Julia over to Kel. Kel on the other side of the map with Torment. And Vines. And Kel, you're at 35%. Kel, Shaman, Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. Give Kel about 5 more seconds, get her move in. And throw a red orbital up there. Dropping heal smoke. All right, she got to move in range. Heal smoke. What did she forget to do? That's a good call by Julia to get the hits in there. Didn't peel the torment. So no enrage. She does get the red's revenge and the heal smoke. Taking that wall down 2. She was tormented. She was tormented by Busy after her turn. Yes. So 15% blue remaining. No. All I can say is, Kel, if you knew that you were tormented prior to that, you should have challenged it last round, not a round later. That's the answer I have for that. All right. We got to move on. We can't challenge a turn later though. So I'm not disputing that, but I can't go back to every move. You're gonna have to do it the same round. So we go from Kel over to Busy. And at this point, there's just like multiple people typing. We kind of want to keep it to the captains. Because I've had 3 or 4 people this game just, what about this? What about that? What about that? So, yes, Sheila. All right, Sheila's going to summon Rage. Thrill Smoke. M7 St. Elmo loaded to the wall. All right, B-Dub's going to stop the grenade. So no Elmo, no M7. Good juice on it, but shutting it down. Let's go from Sheila over to Moonshot. We got Moon, Busy, JJ, and Dow. Gonna go Phoenix to the wall. Very nice. Torment to Dow. And S8 Vlad's to the wall with Ignite. Okay. First Phoenix shot, and of course it happened. The match, I didn't have my props loaded. So Moonshot is going to turn that blue block into a red block. The first one becomes red, which will give him a bonus 25. And then after he does that, he's going to get rid of it. S8 Vlad's. It's only 15% of that block remaining. Destroys it. Takes down another one. And 20% of the next one. You got 80 blue remaining. But the first block he took down was a red block. Phoenix turns the block different color. Torment to Dow. S8 Vlad's with Ignite. Go from Moon over to Busy B. Busy, JJ, and Dow. Busy, I don't know. Did I miss Busy's Torment? I don't see a Torment to Busy. Yeah, I don't think you're tormented, but you can peel it. Phoenix to your wall. Turning one of them red. Boss is going to cap. So that's going to be flag number 3. All right, B-dub, we've got S8 Elmo. It hits. Thrill with Blue Spark with Disperse. And Busy turning one of those blocks into a red block as well. Finishing off the blue. 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 And Disperse. 25 red, 75 red remaining. JJ, your final move of the night. Move in range. Phoenix to the wall. It's a good thing, too. There was just enough blue remaining for you to turn it red. Very well done. Yeah, I think you guys are just peeling Torment that don't have it. And it is a quarter turn. S8, 10, 11, Elmo's a plus 10. Phoenix going to give you another red block. Taking down the first blue, which is red. Teardrop takes down first red. Red block. She boosted with Intaglio. It's a strong wall, but taking down another red block. Very well done, JJ. The orbitals will cap with the blessings. No DZ points, no rings for the blackout wand. Dow, final move of the night. No blessings, no points, no nothing from the DZ. Gonna Talon Busy to the DZ. Okay. You just asked me about the DZ, but yet you Talon somebody to the DZ. I'm so confused right now. H9 Red's Revenge. Blue Spark. And it is prevented. No damage to the wall. All right, Busy. You get a free ride. H9 Red's Revenge. Blue Spark. And it is shut down with the final prevention of the game. And that is where we leave it. So we've got Strawman, MIR with 10 points. Arc with 0. DZ 0-0. Blessings. We're going to give 1 to Julia, 1 to Moon. Be 7 total for MIR. So 2 blessings for Arc. I'm going to take down 2 red blocks. MIR, we're going to take down 1. I'll cap all the bosses before you guys challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Give MIR their 3rd full block. Three red orbitals. Fourth boss cap from Arc. Bosses will be even. And that is the final, everybody. Give me a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll add up the scores. Congratulate each other. Great game by both teams. And the answer to the question is no, you should not be able to be tormented more than once in a game. However, you have to challenge within the same round as well, which is why we can't go back, because sometimes teams can do things or not do things because of a missed challenge. So it is incumbent upon you to challenge it as soon as you notice it. Otherwise, just kind of gets lost. So we'll be back. Good game by both teams. All right, everybody, we are back, and want to give a shout out to MIR tonight for a great game at home. Last minute substitutions. They thought they'd have a lineup, and then, of course, it didn't pan out the way they wanted it to. We also have ARC down a couple starters tonight, getting them to fill in whenever they could, playing a solid game. So neither team really at full strength, but good strategies by both teams. So let's start out with the walls. We had MIR, 1,000 points in walls. The extra Phoenix to hit was added to the extra points down at the bottom. So 1,000 points. ARC, 500 points. So 500-point advantage. MIR able to get 3 full walls. Started working on that 4th one. ARC not able to get that 2nd one quite down. Flags, even money, 850 to 850. MBS, Moonshot able to take the MBS after his Moon Rover was flipped. That was 200 points. DZ, ARC, 225. 2-0. ARC looking like Vox in the DZ. Made up a lot of those points in the DZ. However, it flipped back with the Kangs. MIR 378, ARC 181. Feathers, Dow with a ruffled feather with the boss kill. MIR was 0. Cannonballs, 25-25. Julia got a tire. No tires for MIR. And then the extra points, couple of Elmos. We had MIR with 51 points in orbitals. ARC with 17. Dark Boss for MIR. We had a Victorium. We also had 150 points for Julia for occupying every zone. Kel able to get 100 points with a gold orb. Overall, MIR 2799. ARC 2051. MIR with about a 750 point win tonight. So good job. A lot of fun to both teams. And, still fairly early. A little bit of work to do, I think, to kind of keep the game flow going a little bit, but we'll pick it up. So great night, everybody. Any improvement, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, is certainly an improvement over the previous week. We're getting faster and faster. So great job. MIR might be ahead of ARC in percentage points now. So I think they might have just moved into first place. Both teams are 2-1. So we'll see if Vox can go to 2-1 on Wednesday night, or Sly will get in the mix, and then we got a long season ahead of us. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy your night off tomorrow. I'll have some portal work, and then we'll see you all back Wednesday night for a really, really good Sly traveling to Vox match. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.